Hi, my name is Emily Bonebright. This is my cultural presentation over Colombia. I'm going to start with some geographical features. This is the Colombian Andes. It is the longest mountain range in the world. There are three branches, and it also contains the capital of Colombia, which is Bogota. There is a diverse ecosystem within the natural parks. There's also the Caribbean lowlands found in northern Colombia. It is roughly the shape of a triangle, with its longest side being along the coastline. This area is very important for migration. Here are some pictures of those. Next are the plains. These are tropical grassland plains which endure heavy rainfall in the spring and summer seasons. It is also found in northwest Colombia, which is east of the Colombian Andes. Part of the Amazon jungle is found in southern Colombia. Here, there is a vast ecological diversity with many different animal species. There's also indigenous groups here, which are 350 different ethnic groups. There is the Magdalena River, which is found in western Colombia. It is the main river and was used during pre-Columbian times as a transport to the main city. The Guajira Peninsula is found in northern Colombia, which is covered in desert plains and mountains. It is primarily inhabited by the native tribe, which use it to raise livestock. And it is also used as an area to explore and retrieve natural resources. Some places of interest include the Lost City, which is an ancient city believed to be founded around 800 CE. There is the Tirona National Natural Park, which is in northern Colombia. There are 770 different plant species. The two largest cities are Medellin and Bogota, the first one being the second largest and Bogota being the largest, as well as the capital and the main economic center of Colombia. There is the old town of Cartagena, which is the most visited city, and also the Coffee Access, which is in Western Colombia, also known as the Coffee Belt. There is the National Coffee Park and also the Museum of Coffee Culture. Here are some pictures of those. Some cultural practices include Roman Catholicism. It was introduced to Colombians by Spanish colonists in the 17th century. The church greatly influences government and public affairs, and it also has created and sustained hospitals and schools. The Flower Festival takes place every year in Medellin. It first occurred in May 1957. It has a rich history and with over 260 floral arrangements each year. The carnival is one of the biggest in the world and is also one of Colombia's most important celebrations. The 4 day long festival before Lent includes various festivities, which are dancing and also the crowning of the carnival queen. Some products of Colombia include coffee, which is the primary product, and it fuels most of the economy uh, while covering over 50% of the total exports. Colombia is also another producer of avocado, palm oil, bananas, and sugarcane. Cut flour production has been growing and is also a large influence on the economy. It has created around 50 to 80,000 jobs. There's an abundance of non-renewable natural resources here. Crude petroleum fuels most of the economy, and the second most exported product is coal. And Colombia also has other major industries. Some comparisons are with personal space. In Colombia, people are known to be very friendly and welcoming, and they don't pay attention to personal space as much as we do here. The pace of life is different because they prefer social interactions and not focusing on time efficiency, where we do here. There is a better availability to fresh foods, and so they are eating far less processed foods than we are. Both Colombia and the United States are primarily Christian. about 70% of Colombians identify as Roman Catholic, as about 60% of Americans are Christian. And both the US and Colombia are large areas of natural resources. Both countries are large contributors to the oil resources of the world. And Colombia also imports various quantities of minerals. And that is it. Thank you.